All right, play with matches, and we have an absolute barn burner of a story. Gabrielle, what's going on with your face and nose right now?
I have a sinus infection.
Yeah, she does not feel good.
I do not
However,
feel good. I'm on antibiotics now.
Which makes everybody hate everything.
I hate antibiotics.
I hate antibiotics.
I hate everything right now. I'm not a happy camper. My throat feels like it's on fire. But here we are.
Look at how pretty she looks, even when she is this under the weather. She's so on the ropes right now. She was literally just downstairs like, ugh. And I was like, Gabrielle, we have to do this video because guess what? We have a massive Jay-Z paternity scandal that, like normally you hear a paternity scandal, you think what? Like what's like the bad part of the paternity? Like infidelity, right?
Okay, yeah.
I mean, usually, right?
Uh-huh.
This guy who's married to a very famous person. Oh, paternity scandal. It's like, did he have a baby out of wedlock?
Yes.
So in this case, this is something that happened way before
Beyonce.
he was with Beyonce.
Okay.
So how could it be so much worse if it is his kid? Do, 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 do.
He is older than Beyonce. I don't know.
That's actually, I mean, that's not like the worst guess ever.
What?
It has to do with age. Try again.
I don't know. I can't think.
The girl, if it was his kid, was
a
15
minor.
years old.
Okay.
So this is an absolutely wild story, and we're gonna go over this, and then we'll give some updates on Diddy as well. Apparently,
Yikes.
he had some kind of mental breakdown in the prison. So
Shocker.
lots going on. Gabrielle, tell the people about our weekend.
Which weekend?
See, I just like, I know her brain is not working right now, so I'm just going to like, every once in a while I'm going to stop and then just stick her with a question and go.
And then watch me just.
Yeah, just like, which week? She's like an AI bot that's like.
Shutting down.
It needs an update.
I need
the
battery charge.
You know how like iPhones, if you haven't done the update, it starts like making things work slow and obnoxious, and it's like.
That's me right now.
She's like two versions behind right now.
Freaking sinus pressure.
It's the worst.
It's not fun.
Yeah. You just took your first antibiotic too, huh?
Yeah, like an hour ago.
Dude, for me, I don't know why. When I start a course of antibiotics, I like the first one doesn't really crush me. It's like,
well,
it's when I take my second dose and I've been on it for like 10 hours. That's when I just all of a sudden.
Z-Packs are different though, because you have to double up the first day.
Oh.
Yeah.
How long does CPAC last?
It's only a 5-day course, but it lasts for 10 days. It like works for 10 days, but you only take it for 5 days.
It stays in the system that long?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Because I did like a little kind of like protracted.
They tried to put me on doxycycline, and I was like, I feel like I don't want that.
Doxycycline, they give you for staph.
Yeah. Well, because me and the girls all can't take like Augmentin, and we can't take penicillin and all that stuff.
That sucks.
So we have to go, it's either like Z-Packs, which are like relatively mild, or like straight to the hardcore shit, like Levaquin and doxycycline. Yeah.
Levaquin is gnarly. What's the other one that I take? Like the
clindamycin.
What is it?
Clindamycin.
I love that stuff. I don't know why.
But she said for some reason if she was going to give me clindamycin, she was going to have to give me another one on top of it. I'm like, you haven't even like cultured me. How do you know that you need to give me two?
That doesn't even make sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. So for all of you guys who are grapplers or just have gotten staph before, doxycycline is the one that they give you a lot, or clindamycin. I had always heard that staph infection antibiotics are crazy gnarly on the system, but and I cannot even explain to you how terrible amoxicillin makes me feel. Like I feel awful. And like awful in a way where I can't really put my finger on it either. I just, whatever I'm doing, I'm like, I am not happy right now. Like there's something wrong. Like it feels like there's like emotionally something wrong and I don't feel good. And then it's like, then I'll remember like, oh God, it's because I'm on the antibiotics.
They give me gnarly anxiety too.
They did actually, amoxicillin does give me anxiety also. It just makes me feel depressed. Like that, honestly, it does. It's like out of nowhere. And then as soon as I'm off, it goes away. But clindamycin, which is supposedly this super hardcore antibiotic that give you to deal with MRSA, like the most advanced, like difficult to cure staph infection. But I don't even notice it. which is really weird, dude. I don't know why I'd be so much more sensitive to those other ones.
It agrees with you.
It just does. Like, I mean, it doesn't like, I don't feel better than I would off of it, but I really don't feel it versus every other antibiotic makes me want to die. Although that one that they injected in my ass in Mexico, I didn't feel that one.
Dude, we booked Mexico yesterday.
I know.
That's exciting.
It's like, I wonder what this trip's going to be like. Do you think that we'll get there? Well, we'll start with day 2 because day 1 is the only one that's different.
Why?
Well, because we arrive. The day that
we're arriving there at like 10 a.m.
I know, but I want to say the day that we do once we wake up there every day because it's Groundhog Day. Do you think that we'll wake up and then call room service and I'll get 2 orders of French toast and the kids will get whatever they get and then we'll eat that? You guys will go down to the pool. I'll make up some reason that I can't go down at the same time as you guys because I have this, that, or the other to do.
Record a video.
I have to do something because you guys go and then I get the only time to myself that I will get all day, which I need every day. And then so I'll either record a video or I'll do blah, blah, blah.
I get my time.
You don't need it.
It's true.
You don't. Not only do you not need it, you don't want it.
No, I need it from other people, but our kids are not like they're like our kids and you are like an extension of me. So me being alone with you is like me being alone.
Yeah.
Same with the kids. But like other people, I need to be away from.
That makes sense.
Does it?
I mean, kind
I feel
of.
like I'm making no
you
sense.
get no, it makes sense, but like you get a lot of time with just me and the kids.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Yeah. I personally need a short period. Like when you guys are like gone, like within 4 hours, I'm like, all right, what's going on? I just need like a very short period of time where I can just go.
I don't even like it. You know what? I'm okay alone if the only time it bothers me is when y'all are together without me. Like I get like FOMO. Like when you take them to jujitsu and it's you and them, then I'm like, well, I want to go to there because that's where they are. And then like if you're at jujitsu and they're all at school and I'm alone, I'm fine. It's just I don't like being not where y'all are together. I know, and like sometimes it blows up in your face because you're like, because I'm gonna take them and you're all, well, maybe I want to go, and I'm like, oh, okay, then I'll stay home. And you're like, I'm like, wait, that's not what I said.
What just happened? I'm like, you said you were gonna go to jiu-jitsu. Why would I go also if my class isn't for 2 hours?
I just want to hang out with you.
I know, we never spend any time together.
I know, it's so sad.
It's so sad.
I've turned delirious now,
that is hilarious. Dude, we are literally, we are not in the same place.
We're not.
On average, probably 3 hours a day, maybe 4 max on average. Like, and I don't even think that's even
pushing it.
That is pushing it because I do like.
Well,
you have something to do there. I go to jiu-jitsu.
It takes me 2 hours
to go get the kids
to do kids.
It's true.
Drop off and pick up.
It's true. It's true.
2
All right.
hours, y'all.
That's
2.5 hours.
It is ridiculous.
1 hour for drop off and an hour and a half for pickup.
Oh, you guys thought we were going to tell you about Jay-Z?
We'll get there.
8 minutes later.
We'll get there.
All right, so let's get into that part, though, before people who have only seen our show for the first time, they're like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? You know? Well, you can subscribe.
Can't we just put a timestamp at the beginning and be
like... We could, but I will forget. If you subscribe to the channel, though, I promise there will be other videos where we get to the story faster at some point.
Maybe. But also, there's typically someone in the comments who timestamps when we get to the fucking point. True. So just look for that.
Yeah, look for that. Anyway, so here's the story of Jay-Z and the paternity test, okay? So, and by the way, that's what this show is us just talking nonsense. And if like whatever's in the title, we will talk about it at some point. It will
happen.
Yeah.
There's just going to be a lot of other stuff as well.
Yeah, like antibiotics.
And dropping off kids.
And
Mexico vacation.
Yeah, and me making up stories so I can stay in our hotel room for an extra 90 minutes every single day.
Yeah.
I love it, though, dude. I kind of want to talk more about Mexico.
I was so excited.
I didn't even finish it.
I don't even remember where we're going.
You don't know where we're going?
I forgot.
We're going to that
Cabo or
5-star Cancun place.
Cancun.
Remember? That was next door to the one.
Yeah.
Because we stayed next door.
I remember now.
Yeah. Okay, so wake up.
It's in Playa del Carmen.
I don't remember. Oh, yeah. It's the place, stingrays everywhere.
Oh.
That's the only downside of that place is the stingrays, but
I will not go in the water.
You don't do Anyway, but like they go down to the pool, then I come and meet them and I drink pina coladas all day. Gabrielle drinks tequila, ranch waters. The kids swim, we party, we meet all of our friends at the pool, and we
make new friends.
We make new friends every single time. Then at night, we go up and start getting ready around 4:30.
We're still friends with the friends that we made like on our honeymoon, which was not a resort, it was a cruise. But
that's because you do dinner with the same people every night, and then we became perma friends.
Like literally forever friends.
Yeah,
like, I love them.
Yep.
Scott and Tanya, hi, I love you.
Yeah, so we go up at 4:30 or 5. We get ready, and then we go out to dinner. Then we go home, and then we put the kids to bed. Then Gabrielle and I bang until 3, and then or 2, depends on the night. Then we sleep for 3 to 4 hours.
Oh, not enough hours.
Not enough. But then we wake up. And then we run it back.
I'm tired.
And that's the first 3 days. The 4th day usually has a small curveball where we move on to bang, and then Gabrielle dies. Like, dies. Like, just dies. She's like, there's not enough booze on earth that can save me.
It's true.
Dies. And so she's like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, this is anticipated. You don't need to apologize. We did this the last 3 nights. Like,
oh my God.
We should probably just go to sleep. And then she dies. Then night 5, 6, 7 is the same as night 1, 2, 3. That is.
Oh my God. I think I've actually turned delirious.
That is literally our vacation. We do the exact same thing every single day.
Oh my God.
It's so fun, dude. Anyway, so what were we talking about? Paternity. All right. So Jay-Z's alleged son, Rymir Satterthwaite, still pleading for paternity test. It's not fair. So I guess people could look at him and say he definitely resembles Jay-Z. He's 31 years old.
Okay.
Okay. So this would have happened when Jay-Z was around 24, I believe. Okay. He is still urging the music mogul and businessman to partake in a paternity test, which he has yet to receive. In an interview with the Daily Mail published December 17th, Swatterhate detailed his ongoing legal struggle, revealing that his late mother, Wanda, told him she allegedly had a brief relationship with Jay-Z in 92, which resulted in his birth. For over a decade, Satterthwaite has been fighting for clarity. He insists that he doesn't seek fame or fortune, but simply the truth.
Okay.
If he is not my father, why can't he prove me wrong? He said to sit down, go to the courtroom and do what everyone else has to do. I can take a no. I can take being embarrassed. I just can't take him not saying anything. It's not fair. I mean, it's a little bit weird.
It's super weird.
Except that, well, his dad's a billionaire and is denying it. And his mom always told him that there's that. And if he believes his mom, whatever. But here is, and he says, he emphasized he has no animosity. He says, I would never hate Jay-Z. I respect him for everything he's done. This has been a long fight, not just for me, but for my late mom and my godmother. We've endured slander, pain, saying I'm after Jay-Z's money, but this isn't about money. It's about truth. What is it really about, though? Like, if he doesn't want to do it, like, if it's not about money, like, but honestly, if he is his dad, then fucking.
He owes him money.
Yeah, dude.
I guess.
I mean, does he? But I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah,
so,
it's called child support.
I am going to fight until I am not here no more.
I don't know when that gets thrown out.
Dude, listen, I am going to fight until I'm not here no more. Dude.
This is getting a little.
These guys will kill you, man. You know? If it takes another 10 years, another 50, I may take this to the grave with me, but everyone can say I fought this to the end.
What? Okay.
Okay, so he filed multiple lawsuits beginning in 2008, 2 years after Jay-Z married Beyonce. His efforts have been met with legal roadblocks. So you're talking years, like 10 years before Beyonce, I think. Mm-hmm. But here's the thing about that, right? Is why are they not talking? Oh my God, they're not even going to say that in here?
About the mom's age?
Unbelievable, dude. These people will protect these motherfuckers to the end. Okay, so
Where did you find that information?
Oh, we'll get to it, but let's listen to what he says.
She's your father, I really do. And if it's not, why you can't prove me wrong? Like it's not far as a proving me wrong thing. It's go to the courtroom and basically do what everybody else would have to do. Like it's not, you don't have to prove me wrong. I just want the truth. Honestly, I can take a no. I can take if I'm embarrassed at the end of the day, I can take that. I really can. I've been through a lot. Been seeing a lot. I could take me being embarrassed. Like this can't take nobody not saying nothing. Like it's not fair.
I like him, dude. I really like that kid. I mean, he's not really a kid. He's 31, but like, I don't know. I believe him. I mean, that he like really genuinely wants to know. I mean, Gabrielle, you can relate having not really a, what's that?
Pops wants to know if Cancun would be just us, not our friends. Susan might want to come.
Suze?
Uh-huh.
Oh, cool.
Now it's a family reunion.
Family reunion, just like that. Anyway, so, yeah, I mean, you do not have a strong relationship with your father, barely a relationship at all, if you can even call it. Like,
yeah.
He sent us pans for our wedding. I guess that's as much as I've heard from Gabrielle. I've been together with her for 18 fucking years, and I have heard from her father one time, which was at our wedding, he sent a set of pans. So
I don't even know how he found our registry.
Your mom, for sure.
Ugh.
But
that woman.
He's been in prison her entire life. So
He's just not a very nice person.
I mean, again, he was in prison her entire life. So you don't get there being a nice person, generally speaking. So do you feel like you understand, like if you knew for sure, or well, at least you believed your mom 100% that your biological father was this huge mega superstar and he was denying it, but you believed it. And you're like, can you just take the fucking DNA so I can at least know? Would you feel strongly that you wanted to know? I feel like I would really want to know.
I feel like I would too. But also in Jay-Z's defense, you say yes to this, imagine what comes next. Like the onslaught of like paternity tests and...
It's true. And really, honestly, what right does the guy have to just force him to take a paternity test?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he doesn't.
Or does he?
I actually don't know. I don't think he does.
I have no idea.
I don't think you can just walk up to a random person and be like, hey, my mom said you were my dad. Give me your DNA. Like, I don't think you can do that.
Hey, did you sleep with my mom? And Jay-Z's like, how the hell would I know?
Yeah.
You know? Jay-Z.
Well, let's find that out. Say...
Google that while I pull up
Jay-Z. My phone is so far away.
Jay-Z paternity scandal. Because I want to find... there we go.
Okay.
Here we go. So the most bulletproof, credible source on the internet, Reddit, says Jay-Z's secret son claims his mom was 15 and Jay was 22 at the time of his birth. At the time of his birth. Okay. So
damn. Paternity test.
Years old.
Right.
Okay. So here we go. Wait, what? Wasn't this one? Oh, okay. This is a different one on Yahoo. All right. So says he revealed why he believes the rapper has avoided taking a paternity test to resolve their long-running dispute. 31-year-old approached the court about the issue in 2010 and has since filed multiple claims against the Roc Nation founder, including a recent filing which he accused the court system of fraud and rights to violation in the paternity test. And he says that the rapper has refused to take the paternity test all this time because the mother was only 16 when they had a relationship.
Okay, so a court can order one. So he just needs to go to a judge and make his case.
Which it sounds like he has tried to a million times.
So how... Yeah.
Dude, you want to know what I would do if I were Jay-Z at this point? If I'm looking at this... Wait, hang on. Actually, let me just read this first to make sure that I don't say anything that doesn't actually apply. Okay, the duo has now offered a reason for Jay-Z saying he was scared, confirming that it would reveal that the mother was underage at the time of the relationship. I have to say here, he's not doing this paternity test because of Reimer's mother's age, because he got two problems. One, she was 16, and then she got pregnant. I think Coley is his attorney who's saying this. Reimer stated that he believes Jay-Z had some type of thought in his mind that there might be some kind of truth to the paternity claim. He believes that the rapper brushed it aside despite having the opportunity to take care of the issue. So yeah, I mean, so they're saying that like his great case on the 13-year-old is going to impact this, and I believe that they are right. You know, because the accusation is that the other girl was 13.
Yeah, you mean the one who has like the crazy story that was totally discredited?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. But here's the thing. That doesn't really matter. All that matters, because like this guy's been trying to do this since 2010, and now it's in the media. Why do you think that is?
Yeah,
it's because Jay-Z's named in that other case. You know. So what would you do if you're Jay-Z? And then I'll tell you what I would do.
exactly what I'm doing. Nothing.
You just stonewall him?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that's the right move, but that's what I would do.
I think I would assess the likelihood that this story...
Or
What?
I would hire a PI and get the kid's DNA and run my own test and see if there was truth to it or not. And then if there was truth to it, obviously, make your decision there. But yeah. That's what
Now you're talking.
I know.
That's actually better than what I was going to say.
You're welcome.
That was really good. What I was going to say was I would probably stonewall the kid based on how likely I thought it was that this case would pick up steam, because I need attention on me potentially impregnating a teenager right now. Like, I need a hole in my face. Mm-hmm. So if that started to pick up a little bit, then what I would potentially do is I would go directly to the kid, agree to take a paternity test, as long as in advance of the paternity test, kid signs an ironclad NDA. He can never talk about it ever again, regardless of the outcome. And you agree to terms. In the event that the paternity test is positive, then here is what's going to happen. Like, literally, you just set the terms. It's like, if it is, this is what happens. Either way, you're shut the fuck up. You can never talk about this ever again. Because that's the honest, because the worst case scenario is the court orders it. Mm-hmm. It's out of your control now, right? And it's like, and it puts you, you know what, honestly, I might just go do it now, actually, because then because if the court orders it, now you're in a very disadvantage, like a bad position negotiating wise, because now the kid knows he's going to find out one way or the other, regardless of what you say or do. And so if it turns out to be yes, he can destroy you. If that, right now, if you impregnated my mom when she was 15. And so I would probably go straight to it, sign an NDA, offer him something like, if it ends up being true, I'll give you $2 million or something.
His mom died?
Apparently. Jay-Z probably killed her.
It's not funny.
Not a joke. But yeah, so I don't really, I mean, I'm still going to be, I just don't understand. I really don't understand that it's not about the money for me thing.
I mean,
I'm really not trying to chase you. I'm not trying to get no fame. I'm not trying,
I don't know. Maybe the kid really wants to know who his dad is, but the fact that he says it like 19 times in every interview makes me feel the opposite.
Well,
and I don't know what the statute is for like child support or anything. I know like after I turned 18, the courts just like dropped everything because my just wonderful biological father never paid a single penny of child support. But I don't think there was any legal case after I turned 18.
Yeah, I mean, listen to this though, right here. This is not about my late mother, Wanda, was just 16 when she became pregnant with me. And for years, I have sought clarity about my identity. This is not about greed or spectacle. It's about uncovering the truth and ensuring all parties are held accountable. Mm-hmm. Are held accountable. What do you think that means? So here's the deal. That kid, I keep saying kid, but he strikes me as smart. He looks like a smart kid. I can't help myself. But, and I think he knows that if it does end up being positive, he's got Jay-Z by the fucking balls. He probably sees it as, he's like, all I have to do is get this guy to take this test and I am going to be wealthy. As far as like, I mean, if he considers $7, $8, and $10 million wealthy, I mean, who knows? It could be more than that. I don't know. Because that story is a headshot. Not only did you sleep with a teenager, you got her pregnant and then abandoned her. And then denied the kid for 31 fucking years. Yeah. Like, and if I'm that guy and I'm 31 years old and I'm looking at 15-year-old girls and I'm like, this piece of shit did that to my fucking mom. Mm-hmm. And I would just be like, oh yeah, I'm not after anything. I just want to know the truth. And in my mind, I'm like, I'm going to fucking destroy this guy or I'm going to get paid for my mom.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Do you think it's his kid? Do you think it's Jay-Z's kid?
I don't know.
I bet it is.
I genuinely don't know. How many other illegitimate children does he have?
You know what? I don't know. How many kids does Jay-Z have total?
Total.
He has 3 children with Beyonce.
Twins and Blue Ivy.
Okay, but what other kids does he have? There's no way the only.
That's all it says.
Yeah, but he can like control Google and shit.
He can control Google.
I'm serious.
Say, does Jay-Z have any other kids?
Does Jay-Z have a secret son?
That's
the same. That's gonna be the same guy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Click on it. What if it's not?
All right. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute.
That's from 23.
Okay. Another son from another relationship, according to a woman, came forward claiming she fell pregnant in the fall of 92. Yeah. Wanda Satterwhite also. Oh, so she was alive. And it was a result of failed contraceptives. So like broken condom or something.
Yeah.
That sucks, dude. That sucks for him if that's what happened.
Yeah.
Like it was an accident.
Wait, he says he doesn't know her. It's not true. So he's already talked about it.
I mean, you feel that confident about something that happened like 30 years ago? Like, in all seriousness, if someone was like, don't you remember that girl that you had sex with twice in like, you know, dude, if they said 20 years ago, they're like, or 20, I would remember probably. But if I was like 25 years old, 30, there's easily could be a girl I straight up did not remember at all. Like was just like, what?
Maybe.
Like
There's something in my eye now.
I don't know. Anyway, that's enough for today.
I'm gonna go take a nap for 5 minutes before I have to go pick up everybody.
You go night. Love you guys. Bye-bye.